Hi guys, today I'll show you how to make herb roasted chicken with crispy skin and juicy seasoned meat. This is a great alternative to making a giant turkey for Thanksgiving or another holiday. I've got one whole fresh chicken, slices of lemon, whole garlic cloves. I've just trimmed the tops off, melted butter, and for the spices, salt, ground black pepper, dried thyme, and dried sage. Even though it's cold outside, I still have lots of sage in the garden. It's very hardy, but sage is one of those herbs we rarely use. It's really reserved for the holidays. I cut a branch off the plant and it's been drying. It just crumbles. It has an amazing smell, a very strong flavor, so you don't want to use too much. It can be overpowering. Heat your oven to 425 degrees Fahrenheit or 220 degrees Celsius. You can do this recipe with this whole chicken just the way it is. Just tie the legs and you can roast it. That will take more time. What I'm going to do is take the backbone out and make it spatchcock chicken. That takes a lot less time to cook in the oven. Wash and pat dry the chicken. Turn it over and cut the backbone out. Save this backbone for when you make chicken stock. I like to pat the chicken dry with paper towels. Cut the bone here so the chicken stays flat. Put the lemon slices down and garlic. The lemon is optional. You can use thick slices of onion instead of the lemon. I say that because sometimes the roasted lemon may be bitter. It depends on the lemons and how bitter they are to start with. Mix up the spices and sprinkle some on the inside. Put the chicken on top. And what we're going to do is go under the skin. The thighs and legs too. You want the meat to be very flavorful. And take the spice mixture. Just rub it all over the parts of the chicken. As much as you can get in. The rest of it you can sprinkle on top. Put the melted butter all over the skin. You could do this with a brush, but your hands are already dirty, so you don't need to dirty up a brush. Just pat the butter all over. You don't want to really rub it, you just want to pat it, because if you rub it, you're going to take all the spices off. That looks good. Now we'll roast it in the oven for approximately 1 hour. Cooking time depends on the size of your chicken. While the chicken was cooking, I made some creamy and fluffy mashed potatoes. You can watch my mashed potatoes recipe here if you'd like. I did add some heavy cream to these potatoes, so they're rich and creamy. My chicken was in the oven for exactly 1 hour, and look at that lovely golden color. After 30 minutes in the oven, I did turn the sheet tray around for even cooking. You don't need to do that with a convection oven. To check if it's cooked, insert a thermometer into the thickest part of the thigh without hitting the bone. It should be close to 170 degrees Fahrenheit or 77 degrees Celsius. Generally 165 is enough, but I find the thigh tastes better closer to 170. Once you take the chicken out of the oven, cover it and leave it aside to rest for 10 minutes. Otherwise all the juices will flow out when you cut into it. Here are the garlic cloves. They come right out of the skin and taste sweet and creamy. You can hear how crispy the skin is. The skin over the thighs just crack, and it was so good. Here's all the juice left on the pan. Taste it first and make sure it's not bitter. Then you can spoon it over the chicken or make a quick gravy. If you use onions instead of lemon, you don't have to worry about any bitterness. The garlic cloves can be smashed to a paste, mixed with the juices and served with the chicken. The breast meat is so juicy and it didn't dry out at all. One wing is missing because somebody just couldn't wait. The key to this flavorful chicken is putting the spice mixture directly over the meat under the skin. See the spices on the thigh and breast. The wings, by the way, are so crispy they melt in your mouth. As you saw, there was nothing complicated about making this. You leave it in the oven for 1 hour. There's no basting, no work at all. Because of the herbs, especially sage, this chicken is perfect for holidays. Give this a try and let me know how you like it. If you want to get notifications of when I upload a new video, click on the bell icon and select all. And don't forget to turn on your notifications. Subscribe and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.